Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Boise State Broncos, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Auburn Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Hand it off. In the clear at the 25.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
So quickly up to the 35-yard line for first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. He'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. The receiver makes the catch. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
It's a toss to the left side. Fighting off the defender. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Here comes a handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop full behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a third down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
Looking for the wide out. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Could take it all the way. The 30. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return. They get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The offense starts with excellent field position. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quick throw. The catch is made. The tackle is made. But the offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Well, with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw on the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
The defense backed up against their own end zone. Off the play fake on first down. Buying time now, rolling to his left. Touchdown, Auburn, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
They get the touchdown here, but let's circle back to the start of this drive. This is why good field position is so critical. They start this drive in good field position, and it puts the defense under immediate pressure from the start.
And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Ward. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Breaks free. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Takes the handoff again. Shoots to get free. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And looking to throw now on first down. Pressure is coming. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Boy, great job up front by this Auburn defensive lineman. Kind of that rare combination of defensive linemen you see often in the SEC, where they have great size and power, but incredible quickness. And Auburn has sure had plenty of those over the years.
That O-line has to regroup now. It's 2nd and 12. Ball handed off. Running with purpose. They got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Looking for a receiver. He lets it go on the move. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line. Auburn in the lead as we break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Ball handed off. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Boise State, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Point after, up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Paul. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
There's the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first.
Catch made at the 20 in the deep shot. Big gain. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his 2nd touchdown reception in this football game.
And the extra point makes the lead 14-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. And it's caught. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Lets it go quickly. The ball comes out. Looks like the defense has it.
Or the defense showing their team speed on that play, flying around that receiver. He made the catch, but he didn't do a good job of securing the football, and the ball comes out.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. First down, looking to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45. The shotgun handoff here. The pickup is 6, makes it 3rd down and 4.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Fires quickly to the left. The catch is made, and he does get the foot down to rule it a catch, a big gainer.
There's certain moments in a game that if you can execute, you have a great chance of winning. I would say in the red zone, coming up with touchdowns and converting on 3rd downs. This is a great job of executing to keep this drive alive. Don't forget this play.
It's a big pickup after the catch. More importantly, holds onto the ball despite taking a huge hit.
Yeah, Chris, that's the thing that really stood out to me. I didn't think he was going to be able to hold on to that ball because of that big hit, but he does. He doesn't get the first down, but he gets big positive yards, and more importantly, I think he gains more confidence in that quarterback to throw him the ball again.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Trapped again in the pocket.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris. Is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time, the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Oh, that one's picked off. Breaks into the open. At the 30 now. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping them out of the end zone.
And the Auburn offense back out on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere for a loss on the play. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
They're going backwards to open up this drive after the loss, second down and 15. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looks left and finds his target there. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
I love this unconventional call by the offense coordinator. Third and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down. On first down, it's play action. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Auburn. I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. Return a tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. And the Broncos looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Press coverage now from the secondary. Play action here on first down. On the move now. Throws to the tight end. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Big throw complete to the tight end. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Defense is coming after him. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
And I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to... out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the pass ball is incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Broncos will kick it off to begin the second half. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. The passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. He's got a man down the middle.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. What a catch! They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the right side. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Auburn now operating in the red zone. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Oh, gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made down the middle. Stopped after the catch at the 9, but it's first and goal now.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Ball back at the 10-yard line now for second and goal. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hey, I can understand why they're trying to run the football here, but Chris, let's face it. The way this quarterback's been throwing it around, I'm surprised we didn't see them call his number. He's already thrown for 3 touchdowns.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. Lost the ball short of the goal line. The defense scoops it up. He'll be brought down. Nice. Make the recovery, but he stopped short of first down yardage.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half, really the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
So it turns out that was a smart move by the head coach using the challenge. The officials overturned the previous ruling on that play. Big play for both teams. Can the offense punch it in? Fourth and goal from the 2. The quarterback making some changes at the line. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The coach is not feeling the field goal attempt. They're going for it on fourth and goal here. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Now begin with a quick throw to the left.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Important second down play coming up. Trying to find some room. It's Ward. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid. closer to midfield now.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Tackle up near midfield at the 48. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. And they'll stop him short of the line of game. It's third down for the offense. Design quarterback run. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. QB keeper all the way. And the Broncos pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
Confident play there on 4th and 1. Get behind the big fellas up front. Get a good push. You have to like that call on this part of the field. A punt there doesn't net much of a change in field position. So the right call is made, and you pick up the first down.
Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. He escapes the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. He's got it in the open. And he's into the end zone, but there is a marker on the play. Let's check that out. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Wants to throw it. He's running out of time here. The QB throws his third pick of the day. And it's Auburn in front as we take a break for the quarter. And with 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll try the option play here. Pitches to the back. He'll be stopped for a loss on the play. The defense all over the option that time.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. QB bootlegs here. Quick throw to the left. Makes the catch in space. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
Running out of time in the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Boy, another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Grinding away with a running game. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. And a handoff as they run the counter play. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Can they keep this drive going, trying to convert on third down now? Trying to make the first with a wide receiver handoff. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Makes the grab. Can he get there? Tackled after the completion, down at the 1-yard line. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. A solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. Can they finish it off here on second and goal? And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. We'll see what the offense dials up here on third and goal. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn. Quarterback flashing the speed in that touchdown run. That's almost unfair.
Well, I think out of all the quarterbacks in the entire country, this guy might be as fast as any of them. Why not utilize his speed when he can make defenses pay for it? It's a great design play and a nice touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. On first and 10, looking to throw. Caught by the receiver. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the quarterback. That was a tough assignment. The Broncos come up to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to pass here on second down. Off target and incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 3. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's not picked off. And the bottom line is if they can't give this quarterback more time in the pocket, they have no chance of thinking about trying to come back.
They've already converted once on fourth down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. And the Broncos begin a new series here, 1st and 10. He's looking to throw. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain.
Of course, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a nice lead, and they are not sitting back and resting on their laurels. They're applying more pressure, and they come up with a sack here.
They'll stop him on a small gain here. Tried to run for it in 3rd and long and came up well short. The offense will take a timeout here. 13 seconds remaining. So what will the call be here? 4th down and long from their own 47. Bringing pressure. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this 4th down play in the 4th quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Here's the 2nd down play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he'll be brought down here on the final play of this game. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Pacific Northwest, the battle to claim the Apple Cup, always hotly contested. And even when these teams have struggled and winless seasons have been part of the equation, that just intensified the resolve to bring home the apples. Welcome to the Palouse, Pullman, Washington Martin Stadium, home to the Washington State Cougars. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Washington Huskies. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Washington State Cougars. For EA Sports College. Offense in a bunch formation. To the air, it's Worley. Hauls it in. Still running at the 40. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense. The offense setting up shop at the 46. 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. A continual subplot since these two first squared off in 1900 is Washington State trying to prove it deserves the same respect and status as UW.
And I think oftentimes the great rivalries out west are forgotten in college football. This game between Washington and Washington State is absolutely fantastic, and I'm so happy that with conference realignment, they were able to keep this game on the schedule because it is always fun to watch.
Catch and stride inside the 15. He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Wants to keep it in the air. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Washington. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it. This offense has it with really good field position. Touchdown, Huskies! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. The Huskies come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. Just steamrolling the defense. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move.
3rd down and short is exactly what you want on offense because you can run the football, make the defense suck up, but you can also throw it. Nice execution, 3rd and short. Now set up.
And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Washington. Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? Looking to throw, it's Worley. Quick completion on the out route. They'll say he's still. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed to rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down. They put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got a man. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They just need a few more inches here on 4th down, and they'll try to get it with the offense. He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. The defense calls the timeout, their 2nd of the day, as they try to get their act together. This offense has been running wild in the 1st half, but wait, they want more before they go to the locker room. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. 2nd and goal for this offense. Tries again to get it in. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And this is the area of the field where you need a really good back. You can depend on, you can give him the football. He's going to hit a little crease and just lower his shoulder, be physical, be powerful. You saw last week he got a rushing touch.
Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Got room on the return. He'll be stopped. And the Huskies are rolling down the field. Off play action on 1st down. Unloads it left. Give him 6. Touchdown, Huskies. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. The Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Looking for room, it's Graves. Nice job to pick up the first. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And we have breaking news. The Huskies had that dog in them in this one, taking down the Cougs for the Apple Cup and the